This is the story of Tamar, the daughter of King David. Once upon a time, in the ancient kingdom of Israel, there lived a beautiful princess named Tamar. She was the daughter of King David, a powerful and renowned ruler. Tamar had many siblings, but this story revolves around her half-brother Amnon and her full brother Absalom. Amnon, another son of King David, was Tamar's half-brother. Despite their familial ties, Amnon developed an unhealthy and obsessive love for Tamar. His desire for her grew so intense that it made him physically ill. His friend and cousin, Jonadab, noticed his condition and devised a deceitful plan for Amnon to get close to Tamar. Jonadab suggested that Amnon pretend to be sick and request that Tamar come and prepare food for him. Amnon followed this advice, and when King David visited him, he asked for Tamar to come and make him a special meal. Unaware of Amnon's true intentions, David sent Tamar to his house. Tamar arrived and began to prepare the food for Amnon. When she brought it to him in his bedroom, he refused to eat. Instead, he asked everyone else to leave the room. Once they were alone, Amnon grabbed Tamar and tried to force himself on her. Tamar pleaded with him, saying, "No, my brother, don't do this wicked thing. Such a thing should not be done in Israel. Don't do this disgraceful thing." But Amnon ignored her pleas. Despite her resistance and attempts to reason with him, he overpowered and violated her. Afterward, Amnon's feelings for Tamar changed dramatically. The intense desire he once felt turned into a deep hatred. He ordered her to leave, but Tamar, devastated and humiliated, begged him not to send her away, arguing that sending her away would be even worse than what he had already done to her. However, Amnon would not listen and had her forcefully removed from his house. Tamar left, her beautiful robe torn as a sign of her disgrace, and she covered herself with ashes, crying out in despair. She went to her full brother Absalom's house. When Absalom saw her, he immediately understood what had happened. He took her in and comforted her, saying, "Be quiet now, my sister. He is your brother. Don't take this to heart." Tamar remained in Absalom's house, desolate and heartbroken. When King David heard about the incident, he was furious but did nothing to punish Amnon. Absalom, however, silently harbored a deep hatred for Amnon because of what he had done to Tamar. 2 years later, Absalom exacted his revenge. He invited all the king's sons to a feast. Absalom then had his servants kill Amnon when he was drunk. The tragedy of Tamar's story is a somber chapter in the history of King David's family. It highlights themes of betrayal, the consequences of unchecked desires, and the lasting impact of trauma. Tamar's sorrow and Absalom's vengeance led to further turmoil in David's household, illustrating the profound effects of sin and injustice. This story is a difficult and emotional one, reflecting the complexities and sometimes painful realities of human relationships and the consequences of actions. It serves as a reminder of the importance of justice, compassion, and the need to protect and respect one another.